I'm Lorie Lowenthal. I'm a registered yoga teacher and a physical therapist assistant. So today I want to talk to you about a very common problem that causes pain in the low back particularly, but also sometimes the neck. We'll focus on low back today. And that is a herniated disc, also known as a bulging disc. So what is a disc anyway? In between each of the vertebrae of our back, we have these structures that are designed to cushion and absorb pressure that we may feel in the spine. And a disc is kind of like this deflated ball. Yay for visual aids. So if you put equal pressure on the discs or on this ball, it's very supportive. It's not putting pressure anywhere where it's not supposed to. But if it's uneven pressure, then what ends up happening is all of the disc matter or the air squishes to one side. And so you can imagine if this is your spine, all of this may be pressing on some structure and getting very uncomfortable and perhaps painful. So what we want to do with exercise and with yoga is to squish that back so that it can become even and supported again. And yes, it can be done. So here we are on our bellies, just laying like this in bed, maybe reading a book or something is great for putting that disc material back where it's supposed to go. But we're going to go ahead and bring the hands down right by the breastbone, elbows are tucked in, hips are pressing down towards the floor, and the tops of the feet are on the floor as well. And then as you inhale, go ahead and lift from the back of the head, just gradually bringing the heart up. Gaze is down somewhere in between the hands or slightly forward of the hands. Coming into Cobra pose, Bhujangasana pose. Take a breath here. And then exhale down. And notice we're not going for really huge, deep back bends here. Just a little bit is enough. And then we're going to bring our feet a little wider apart, about mat distance apart. You can't see my feet, but trust me, that's where they are. And then press the hips down into the mat a little bit. Tops of feet are on the floor. Once again, inhaling up. Shoulder blades are coming down the back, gaze is down. Taking a few breaths here. And then exhaling down. And then this time the feet are going to come even wider. They're going to come off of the mat. Tops of feet on the floor. Hips are pressing down, not intensely, but they're stable on the earth. And then as you're ready on the inhale, once again lifting up, letting those shoulder blades come down the back. Holding and breathing here. And exhaling down. You can bring the legs back to hip distance apart. And we're going to come up now on our hands and knees. So we're going to come to table pose. In table, the knees are underneath the hips. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. They may be slightly forward of the shoulders if you have some wrist issues. Fingers spread nice and wide. And then as you inhale, we're going to come into cow pose. So inhale, let the tailbone tip up as the belly comes down. Heart and head come up. If you've been in yoga class, this is pretty much in every yoga class. But as we exhale, instead of coming into a really huge arch with our cat, we're just going to slightly arch our back, looking down. We don't want a huge arch if we've got a herniated disc. And then inhaling, once again coming into our cow pose, maybe holding it for a breath or so. And then exhaling back, sort of just past neutral, just to a little bit of an arch in the spine for our cat pose. A few more times. You can just do this with your breath. Inhaling, coming into your cow. And then exhaling, coming back just past neutral to this modified cat. Let's do 2 more of these. Come to neutral. Now bring your hands a little bit forward of your shoulders. You're going to let the toes tuck under. And hands are about shoulder distance or mat distance apart here. And then as you exhale, bring the hips up and back, finding your downward facing dog. Feet are about hip distance apart. Take a breath here. And then we'll sort of reset our downward dog. We're going to go ahead and bend our knees. Just let them hover over the earth. Press into the hands so you're establishing that firm foundation in the front. And then inhale, the hips come up towards the sky, head releases. As you exhale, heels come back down towards the earth. Take a breath here. Feeling the lengthening from the hips to the backs of the heels, and then from the hips to the shoulders. Head is relaxed. Slight bend in the elbows. And then look forward towards the front of the mat. You're going to step that left foot forward, coming into a lunge. Once again, I'm switching around. And then when you're ready, planting that back foot. Coming up to a standing position. If you need a little assistance, you can use that front thigh to help yourself up. You may want to widen your stance a little bit here to give yourself more stability in this posture. Hips are facing the front edge of the mat. You may need to adjust the angle of that back foot to do that. And then go ahead and bend into that front knee. Bring the arms by the side. And as we inhale, we're going to bring the arms backwards and up, getting a little bit of an opening in the heart. And then the shoulder blades relax. So right now we're in Warrior One pose. Take a breath here. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows into cactus pose, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then the arms come down. Inhale them forward and up. We'll do that again. Exhale, cactus, arms down. Inhaling up. One more time. Exhaling, cactus and arms down. Inhaling up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And then step to the front of the mat. Inhale the hands up. We're just going to do a little back bend here before coming into our other side of Warrior One. And then as you're ready, stepping that right foot back. Once again, widen the stance if you need to. Adjust the back heel. Hips are facing forward. Bend into that right knee. Inhale the arms upward, backwards and up. Warrior One, shoulder blades relax. Breath here. Exhale, cactus arms. Arms come down. Inhaling them up. One more, exhaling down. Inhaling up, I lied, there's still one more. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Go ahead and step forward. And this time as we inhale the hands up, we'll clasp our hands, exhaling over to one side. If this is painful, just do the back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a nice inhale and exhale. And congratulations, you have now done a little sequence that may help to force that disc matter back into place and take some of the discomfort and pain out of that herniated disc. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.